Hi, this is Dave Canigliaro, author of Keeping Your Customers Addicted to You. Today we're going to be doing something unprecedented, never been done before. We're going to be discussing politics. Matter of fact, the reason that we never discuss politics is because we're rather standoffish about it. Reason being is we always say that we are neither Democrats nor Republicans, we are entrepreneurs. Recently, Donald Trump, Republican nominee, has come under fire for these statements.
Did try and her. She was married.
Huge news there.
No, Nancy. Yeah. No, this was, and I moved on her very heavily. In fact, I took her out furniture shopping. I better use some Tic Tacs just in case I start kissing her. You know, I'm automatically attracted to beautiful. I just start kissing them. It's like a magnet. You just kiss. I don't even wait. And when you're a star, they let you do it. You can do anything.
Whatever you want.
Grab them by the. I can do anything.
Now, the clip that we just played, Donald Trump was making remarks directed at the actress Ariane Zucker from Days of Our Lives back in 2005, 11 years ago. Now, it appears to me that the Democrats have been sitting on this tape for a while and been waiting for the right opportunity and the right moment to make it public. Donald Trump has recently become under fire. Now, just look.
Donald Trump is facing criticism after video obtained by the Washington Post captures the GOP candidate bragging about kissing, groping, and trying to have sex with women.
It's kind of stunning to hear the Republican nominee, father of five, married to Melania Trump, talk this crudely about women.
Lawmakers, congressmen, and senators have come out and said that they're just not going to support Donald Trump. Many of them even saying that they don't believe that he's fit for office. A number of them also saying that they believe he should step aside.
Now, a couple of weeks ago, Hillary Clinton came out with a video of her own.
Right to work is wrong for workers and wrong for America. Now, having said all this, why aren't I 50 points ahead, you might ask?
What I'm wondering is why you're not 50 points behind, not 50 points ahead. You know, you are the classic enabler, Mrs. Clinton. Because when we look at the record, when we look at the sexual record of these two men, Donald Trump versus your husband, Bill Clinton, I mean, look at all the sexual conquests of your husband. Juanita Braddock accused Clinton of rape. Colleen Willie also accused Clinton of groping her without consent. Paula Jones accuses Bill Clinton of exposing himself and harassing her. What about the other women, the adulterous affairs, like Dolly Kyle, Jennifer Flowers, and the famous Monica Lewinsky? In addition to all these rumors, they're all over the internet. And it's a fact and it's undeniable. He actually even lied to Congress, which ultimately led to his demise.
Of any kind, in any manner, shape, or form with President Clinton was an utterly false statement. Is that correct?
It depends upon what the meaning of the word is. Yes.
Now, I, for one, am appalled by what came out of Donald Trump's mouth back in 2005. I don't, as a Christian, I can tell you for sure that I did not like the lewd conversation that he was having on that tape. Donald Trump has since apologized, rightfully so.
I've never said I'm a perfect person, nor pretended to be someone that I'm not. I've said and done things I regret, and the words released today on this more than a decade-old video are one of them. Anyone who knows me knows these words don't reflect who I am. I said it, I was wrong, and I apologize.
But I can tell you for sure that there are people that I know, people that I'm in relationships with now, that talk like that as well, okay? You got to ask yourself this. Does what Donald Trump said back in 2005, 11 years ago on tape, about a specific woman that he wanted to have sex with but never had the opportunity to, versus what Bill Clinton actually did during his stint in the White House, raping women, abusing women, fondling women, exposing himself, all kinds of craziness, and then lied about it under oath. You got to ask yourself, what means more to you? You know, a guy that didn't have sex or a guy that did over and over? It's horrible. Now, that's Bill Clinton. I realize that. But what about his wife, Hillary, who's actually running? I've got 6 lies here that Hillary Clinton was caught in. Now, I don't think that we can overlook these. Number 1, Hillary Clinton, in an interview, claimed to be dead broke once they left the White House. And not only did she claim to be dead broke, but she said that she left the White House, quote, in debt.
I have no reason to remember, but we came out of the White House not only dead broke, but in debt.
But after we investigated, we found out not only were they not in debt, both came out to be lies. She was not in debt, and they weren't broke. Number 2, during 2008 campaign running against Obama, she claimed that they came under sniper fire in Bosnia.
I remember landing under sniper fire. There was supposed to be some kind of a greeting ceremony at the airport, but instead we just ran with our heads down to get into the vehicles.
Which also claimed that claim also was untrue, because we have video footage. When she got off the plane, there was no sniper fire. She did not have to duck and hide and run to a Humvee.
CBS News accompanied the First Lady and daughter Chelsea on that Bosnia trip. That's Senator Clinton talking to me on the military flight into Tuzla. And these are the pictures we recorded of the greeting ceremony when the plane landed. Compare that to Senator Clinton's account.
I remember landing under sniper fire. There was no greeting ceremony, and we basically were told to run to our cars. Now that is what happened.
Thank you.
It was all a big lie. Number 3, she claimed to have immigrant grandparents. She said all my grandparents came over here. All of them were immigrants.
All my grandparents, came over here.
Which is another story. After investigating, we found out to be false. Only one of her grandparents came over here through the immigration process. Number 4, the few, the proud, the Marines. Recently, Hillary Clinton claimed that she was turned down in 1975 by the Marines. She said that she enlisted in the Marine Corps, but she was turned down.
He looks at me and he goes, how old are you? And I said, well, I'm 26. I'll be 27. And he goes, well, that's kind of old for us.
Another fact that we found out to be false, she never applied to become a Marine. Number 5, this is huge. Secret emails, guys. This is common knowledge, but we still have to talk about it. Former Secretary Clinton claimed that her infamous private email server was set up in accordance with the rules and the regulations of the U.S. government.
Everything I did was permitted. There was no law, there was no regulation, there was nothing that did not give me the full authority to decide how I was going to communicate.
Which a federal judge totally disagreed with, by the way. And the judge said this violated government policy. And again, she was caught lying. And number 6, Benghazi. Clearly the most reprehensible lie of them all. She failed to tell the truth about the terrorists that were there. She failed to tell the truth about the terrorist attacks that were there. And we have 4 American lives that were lost in the process.
It's just awfully good that someone with the temperament of Donald Trump is not in charge of the law in our country.
Because you'd be in jail.
Secretary Clinton.
Guys, the truth and the fact of the matter is this. No matter who you vote for, no matter who becomes the president, you're still going to have to work, you're still going to have to hustle, you're still going to have to grind. This is still the greatest country in the world. But just remember, when you vote, really compare apples to apples.